Let's discuss this with Vincenzo Scarpetta, a political analyst at the think tank Open Europe. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I mean, this has been something of a soap opera, but now it seems this really is a practical, solid development and really quite certainly clearly very shocking to Mr. Berlusconi himself.
Yes, exactly. But the most important thing is that yesterday's conviction could have important, significant knock-on effects on the future of the Italian government, because we don't have to forget that Mr. Berlusconi is in a coalition. His party is in a coalition with Prime Minister Enrico Letta, Democratic Party.
And therefore, what does it mean for the coalition?
That means that there is a risk of the Italian government being put under strains and possibly even collapsing, because for a very simple reason, because we found out that Mr. Berlusconi now cannot stand for election for the next 6 years as a result of the conviction, and there will also be a vote in the Italian Senate in September, very likely, to decide whether Berlusconi is expelled from Senate with immediate effect. And when the moment comes, when the vote comes, that could be a showdown for the coalition government.
So if he is expelled with that decision in September, I mean, because a lot of people watching certainly won't understand the Italian political system, but does that automatically trigger a collapse of the coalition? Can someone be appointed to take his place? What would actually happen in practical terms?
No, it won't automatically mean a political crisis, but it will be a watershed moment, because you will have the leader of the junior coalition party expelled from parliament, and that would probably trigger a reaction from his party. If Berlusconi's party withdraws support for the coalition government, then the government doesn't have a majority, and then the government could fall, and there would be the risk of snap elections in Italy.
Ah, indeed. So that makes sense. So the risk of elections, a political vacuum, but then Italy, without wishing to get into stereotypes, Italy is a country that has seen an awful lot of elections in its time.
Yeah, that's true, but Italy still has a lot of economic problems to solve. This country still sitting on a public debt of 130% of GDP. Economic reforms have slowed down over the last few months, so political instability in Italy would possibly mean further uncertainty for the Eurozone as a whole as well.
Yes, much wider ramifications. Thank you very much indeed. Vincenzo Scarpetta, thank you very much from Open Europe.